Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is all about 8 different ways that you can introduce gratitude into your life. Let's start with step 1. The first thing that you can do is be silent. What that means is take a little bit of time for yourself. So in our everyday lives, we tend to get really busy and we get caught up in all the busyness that's around us, whether that's work, other people, children, spouses. All of those things grab our attention and we rarely take time to take a rest. So here's a few things that you can do to be silent. One thing you can do to be silent is to calm yourself down. Relieve some of that busyness going around. So one thing you can do to do that is meditate. A lot of people choose to pray or meditate to get their day started, to get their mind calm and relaxed and ready to take on whatever the day has in store for them. Focus on your breathing. Now, this can be done throughout any time of the day. Far too often, we come across moments where it's just chaos and we don't know how to handle it. Focusing on your breathing will help you get through those moments and calm down so you can revamp. Lastly, when it comes to being silent, you should also make a commitment to yourself. This commitment is you saying, I am going to take a moment to weed out the chaos at least once a day. So an example could be, I will make sure to meditate at least 5 minutes a day, 3 days out of the week, for a month. Your first commitment. Because remember, as we tend to do things regularly, they do become habits. And the more positive habits that we have, the more positive outcomes they leave on us. So let's move on to number 2. Step 2 is to be mindful. It's so important that you pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to the people around you, pay attention to your surroundings, but also pay attention for those opportunities for gratitude. One of the benefits of being mindful is that you can generate some positivity and some gratitude, which is what this is all about. In those moments where you're feeling down or you're feeling negative, all it takes is your mindfulness to turn that around. When you're mindful of those negative thoughts, the light bulb comes on. How do we change that? Then you can tell yourself, okay, I'm being negative. I need to change this. And then you move on to a positive thought. Even if you're not having the best day, and nobody is going to be happy 100% of the time. We're human. But knowing how to move through those emotions to get to that positive feeling of gratitude is a win. Mindfulness teaches us gratitude. And when we're grateful, we grow. And if we aren't growing, we aren't learning. So let's push forward and see what else there is in store. Let's move on to step 3. Step 3 is to be healthy. Your mental and physical health are extremely important. A few things that you can do are eat more greens, get sleep regularly, and exercise, just to name a few. There were studies done in 2008 and 2011 that proved that people who exercise more and have anxiety were less likely to have severe anxiety and experience a panic attack. While exercise is important, I never want to put pressure on those who aren't able to exercise like others are. If you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, chair exercises are just as good. Your health is important, and if you have health conditions that don't allow you to do certain exercise, never feel pressured to do so. If you can only walk 10 steps in your walker a day, fit that into your schedule and say, I'm going to make an effort to walk 10 steps in my walker a day. And you're contributing to your health. Another way to exercise is to exercise your brain. It's so important that we keep our mental exercise as well. A few things you can do to exercise your brain are do puzzles. This could be a crossword puzzle, this could be Sudoku, a word search. You can also try something that you know how to do, but do it a different way. For example, if you're right-handed, try it with your left hand. Learning a new language is also another way to exercise your brain. We learn by repetition, and repetition is a great way to keep that brain healthy. Step 4, be compassionate. Compassion is such a great way for us to introduce gratitude into our lives. Because it's all about us taking away from ourselves and woe is me and looking into what's going on around us and seeing that there are others around us who may be in a worse situation, and therefore we're grateful to be where we are. So taking that time to be compassionate towards someone else is very helpful to your own gratitude. Now, step 5 is a doozy, but I think you can figure it out. Be open or open-minded. It's tough because we all have our opinions, perspectives, and life experiences that shape the way we see things and the way we perceive things. So it's important that we're able to be open and be critical thinkers. Here's 5 ways that you can open up yourself. Number 1, start with a choice. Number 2, give others the benefit of the doubt. Number 3, love unconditionally. Number 4, trust others until they give you a reason not to. And number 5, think of others. Step 6 is to be inspired. When we're inspired, we do some of our best work. Here's a few ways to keep your well full. Getting back to nature, going for a hike, whether that's sitting in a park, listening to the sounds of the birds chirping, visiting a museum or an art gallery, reading books you wouldn't normally read, try a different genre, and watch movies you normally wouldn't see. You never know what you like until you give it a try. Step 7 is one of my favorites. Be focused. Train yourself to live with purpose all of the time. Some things are worth your time, and some things just aren't. Knowing where to put your focus will help you. Whatever and whoever you make time for is who will be important to you. And last but not least, always, always, always remember to make time for yourself. Last but most certainly not least, step 8, be positive. Positivity, positive vibes. I am all about positivity. This is one of the most important ways that you can incorporate gratitude into your life. Some of the main categories that we should be speaking positivity into are our family, our friends, finances, health, career, home, and your mission in life. It's not always easy because these are some of the areas that give us the most negativity. Whether it's an unexpected bill or that family member that doesn't know when to put a lid on it. Yeah. Either way, you can always find a positive in every experience. Now that you've heard all of the different ways that you can incorporate gratitude into your life on a daily basis, you will find that whether you choose to incorporate all 8 or just a few of the 8, you'll start to see changes. You will see that your health improves, you're having fun again, you're learning to live in the moment. You may even find a joy that was missing. And now you've got that smile now to be happy for. You're learning to love unconditionally. You're learning, and you're learning with love, with purpose. And that's what truly matters. Thanks again for listening in to the 8 different ways that you can add gratitude into your lives daily. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow on Instagram, or join on Facebook.